Ramu has been planning to hold this exhibition here, and he was very much welcome. And you can see his series on Buddha. Not that he has done this series first time, he has been doing it, he has been evolving. I can definitely see some changes in the presentation now. So therefore we can say that Ramu is really becoming quite an expert in paintings on Buddha. It is a very good combination today that we have the chief guest here, who himself is an authority on Buddhism. We have Dr. Shivnagi Reddy, who is another Buddhist in practice and also in doing the sculptures and all. And so I think it's a good combination that we have the very passionate people about Buddhism here. Normally, Mr. Anjanaya Reddy has been avoiding inaugurating exhibitions, but the moment I told him that Ramu's exhibition, then he said, yes, I will come. So that shows the kind of importance he is giving to Buddhist art and also to Ramu. Maybe it is a combination of both. So sir, we are very happy that you could come and you can open this exhibition for the information of many of you who are here. Many of you know, some of you don't know. But if you go to Nagarjuna Sagar anytime, please don't miss going to the Buddhabhanam park. That is a very unique park, and Mr. Anjanaya Reddy has been dedicatedly concentrating and helping the department to see it comes up. Phase 1 has been completed, opened. It's really a place of rich murals on Buddhist art, on stupas, on different components of it. So I think that is a very lasting creation in the area of Buddhist tourism, of Buddhist art. Shivnagi Reddy today has been requested to speak in very short. I don't want you to be apprehensive that there will be a lecture of 1 hour. No, Shivnagi Reddy will speak for 20 minutes, he said. I said half an hour, but he said 20 minutes on Buddhist art, because I think as we go along displaying art, we need to educate ourselves and others on what it is about and all. Because all great art, they have really evolved from religion. We know that how in the Middle Ages in Europe, paintings evolved around Christ and the church. We know how around Buddha, whole lot of Buddhist art has come, not only in India, Southeast Asia, even in Indonesia. I think it's amazing that how even in the 7th century, 8th century, much before that also, we have been able to see so much of art, sculpture around Buddhism. So I will not speak more now. I will be requesting Mr. Anjanaya Reddy to give his remarks before the formal speaker speaks.
Friends, I have known Ramu from the time I was a boy. I, in a way, initiated him into this Buddhist activities, trying to improve as time goes by. Just now, Mrs. Chandana told you about Nagarjuna Sagar project. It's a remarkable project in the sense 80 sculptors are working on that right now. It will take another 1 or 2 years before it is fully completed. You will be interested to know that boy Harshavardhan, who is chief sculptor, he has been invited by British Museum to give a presentation there on the revival of Buddhist art. He is now, he got an invitation, he showed it to me. It's a great compliment, British Museum inviting a 26-year-old boy to make a presentation how you are reviving the Buddhist art. He's young, he's 26, 27. So, Ramu also has been evolving. Some of his paintings are already there in Chennai, Bangalore and other places. You can see. He has been trying to learn Buddhist iconography. We have been trying, Nagari Reddy has been helping him and what should. So at times, of course, he says he takes liberties with the art, and then, for example, Buddha there is more like a Mugdha than a Buddha. Mugdha is a, young woman.
I'm learning, sir.
No, but good, artists also take liberties, okay? But then, you must preserve the essential features of Buddhist iconography. I have given him a lot of literature. He is trying to improve, he is trying to read, and also trying to present certain things which have not been presented earlier.